Chat, we're going to go ahead and react to the Gotham Knights CW trailer. I've already read the description for this show, and it makes me sad. It just makes me sad. The premise is the adopted son of Batman, who is not Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, or even Damian Wayne, some other schmuck, is investigating the death of his father, Bruce Wayne. He, quote-unquote, died. But he's not alone. He has teamed up with the various sons and daughters of Batman's rogues gallery to find the murderer, to find the culprit, chat. So, there's that. They go into more detail in the description. I've seen some stills from it. It looks cheap as fuck, so, you know, par for the course for CW. So we'll go ahead, chat. And Batman Friends, that's what we're watching. So let's go ahead and rock to Gotham Knights. They gave us 3 minutes and 34 fucking seconds of it. Woo, here we go. Not a good start.
There are 30 other rooms.
Bad music choice.
Mom, I swear we were just talking.
Thanks.
Harry.
I'm throwing a party at Wayne Manor.
Oh, somebody broke into the good
This is
stuff.
like what
You
Chris
back in
O'Donnell
the
would do in Batman
I don't think
Forever.
you're missing. It's a questionable choices. Everybody relax. I got this.
Oh.
Harvey. Turner, it's your father. He's dead.
Sure.
I have to ask you, did you know he was Batman?
I would hope so.
The secret any longer must be a relief.
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling. God.
Relief.
My father believed that
Lord.
each of us could become a light and bring a new dawn to Gotham.
Can't imagine what you must be going through. I am gonna find who did this.
It's just the latest in an epidemic of violence since the demise of the Dark Knight.
To wonder who will protect Gotham.
Batman Forever.
Batman is dead.
Ah, I got that reference.
We have 3 suspects in custody.
Got your fingerprints on the gun that killed Bruce Wayne.
That's not what happened.
We were paid to break into his office, not kill him.
So you should be in jail anyway.
Had sex with a bank vault.
What?
They're just trying to get us to turn on each other.
My brother.
Had sex with a bank vault.
I'm trying to get the truth. Are you really the Joker's daughter?
Oh, look
I
at
would
that,
like
trying
to
to
speak with my legal counsel.
ape Heath Ledger
Shot in the
scene.
kneecap.
Turner, there's one more suspect.
They think I killed my dad because I wanted his money?
Hey, I'm sorry.
I know, looks so cheap.
Oh, look. It's the Bat Brat.
The Bat Brat.
We didn't kill your dad any more than you did.
They don't
Oh,
care
boy.
if we're innocent. Time to pick a side.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get these cuffs undone, and it's not working. Colin and Harper had no problem getting theirs off.
He's in on it. They all are.
You just made my job easier.
Ow. Hello, random
Who the
person.
hell are you?
Carrie Kelly?
Wait, I know you. From Trig.
So you knew my dad was Batman?
I became his eyes and ears.
I was his Robin, if you will.
We can't prove we're not killers by killing someone.
This is rough to watch.
We have to stick together, find who really killed my dad, and clear our names. Because we all deserve justice.
Hunt down these fugitives.
Yeah, it's like Gotham mixed with Titans. Yeah, that's a good way to say
Every
it.
dark corner of the city.
This is rough to watch.
There's one thing they don't have.
I never knew this was here.
Cave.
Oh my god.
That fucking mask looks so bad. Oh god, this music. Oh my lord.
Hey, tell me, you brought the Batmobile, right?
No, my mom's car. Gonna be a tight squeeze. I call shotgun!
Shut up. Alright, well there you go. Batman Gotham Knights. That looks as bad as I thought it would look, chat. Oh god. I just, man, CW, they love making shows. They love making shows set in Gotham that does not have Batman in it. I don't know why they do that. They do that all the fucking time. It's like, let's make a show about Gotham or various Gotham characters, but not have Batman. This looks horrendous. It's just weird because I know that when Discovery bought it, they've been fucking cleaning house, Chad. They're basically killing the CW. They're gutting the CW, which it's a long time coming. You know, because not that it hasn't had great content on there before. It has, Chad. Like those first 2 seasons of The Flash, I think are really good. Superman Lois is excellent. You know, it's kind of like that weird outlier. It's like, okay, this show is too good for this channel. But this is kind of par for the course for them with stuff like this. You know, it's a mixture. You know, it's got that Riverdale, and it's like Riverdale if you mixed with Batman. I'm like, this is not a good combination. Like modern Riverdale, where half of them are vampires now or some shit. So maybe this was already coming out, and we're like, all right, well, we already shot everything, release the first season, and then we'll cancel. So maybe it might be that situation. But yeah, this looks really bad. This looks really bad. People have been saying like Batwoman. Yeah, like I never watched Batwoman. I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, I can't do it. That looked bad too, and that got canceled. I think recently, well, after its third season or something, and they replaced the original actress. Well, apparently it's because she was injured and they didn't really give a shit. So it's like, all right, well, yeah, Ruby Rose, right? Ruby Rose, and then they had a new Batwoman, I guess. Let's try Teeny Boppers. Interested? Yeah. Well, I've said it before in here, and I'll say it again. Warner Bros. Thinks Batman is too good for a TV show. I guess that is. I know that they've had some weird policies in place before. I know that for the animated shows, they had it where, like, for Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, they weren't allowed to use a lot of Batman's rogues in that show. They could use the Joker, of course, and Clayface, but they weren't allowed to use like the other ones even though they wanted to. Because of the Batman TV show that was also out, the other cartoon, which is really weird. I don't understand that policy because Warner Bros. Thought audiences would be confused about 2 Batman animated shows at the same time. That they thought, well, they're all connected, and they're obviously not. So I feel like this might be a holdover, you know, overall. But yeah, this is pretty rough. This is pretty fucking rough. I mean, it's a CW show. It's the worst of the worst in terms of a CW show, Chad, through and through. So I don't know. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, Chad. What about you guys? What are your opinions so far? Oh, let me scroll up. They want us to believe that the guy with the mustache is Harvey Bullock. Oh, that's Harvey? Oh, I didn't even recognize. I thought he said something else. Harvey Bullock's staggeringly, but he's a big, thick boy. That guy's not Bullock. Also, no way would Bullock ever take Gordon. Yeah, as commissioner? Oh, they would never let him do that. His record? No. He's a good detective, but, you know, he's a little rough around the edges, Chad, to say the least. They would have done better making this an anime limited series. I think they just, I think it's an interesting story that you can have where, okay, Batman is dead. And, like, Gotham Knights, like, even though I think the more I've seen that game, the less impressed I am of it. It's like, okay, the partners and the sidekicks got to step up. We got to protect Gotham, you know, now that Bruce is gone. Like, that's an interesting concept. Maybe someone needs to be Batman. They kind of did it in the comics, chat. You know, when Batman died in Final Crisis, you had Dick Grayson take on the mantle. And you got some amazing stories. Stories like Gates of Gotham and Batman Black Mirror, Batman Black Mirror is probably one of my favorite Batman stories in the last, like, comic stories in the last, like, 20 or so years. It's really fucking good. And it's also acts as a sequel to Batman Year One. After, like, asking people, like, wait, whatever happened to Jim Gordon Jr.? Remember Jim Jr., chat? You know, the baby? And then it's like, oh, you find out what happens to him, and it's very interesting. So it's not like it's a concept that can't be explored. It's just when you're doing it this way, I'm just like, yeah, fuck this. I just don't care. Why? Why you make stuff like this? I guess they're just going after that Gen Z audience. Like, who's the demographic for this show? What's the demographic for this show? So it's not, I don't think it's for Batman fans. I don't think it's for comic book fans. Is it for fans of The Flash? Like, where are we going? Where's the, I think it's going after that, like, that Vampire Diaries, that Riverdale audience. And they're just using the Batman aesthetic, the comic book aesthetic layered on top of a show that is just like that. I don't know. I'm Xavier, very, very, very blonde. Looks like balls. Caro, Donnie, hard hands. Good to see you, Caro. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Her man is cool, but live action Batman TV show is not coming back anytime soon. Yeah, I guess, yeah, they just, obviously never really had it. Never had it. Nothing watching it, throw in the trash. Norman Davis also didn't cancel this. Looks cheap and it's saving money. I guess so. Oh, it looks very cheap. And they all look cheap. Why did the fuck they create a new character? I know. Or Duck Grayson. Good old Duck Grayson. I'd be amazed if he was Duck. He was Duck Grayson. Yeah, I don't know. They just wanted to create a new character for whatever reason. You can Karen Mantle just make it good and decent, and they have. And they have done that. This one doesn't look like that. Blatant cash grabs. Also goes the reason why those shows are canceled, where WB didn't want to pay the lease on the studio space for those shows, and it already expired last May. There you go. Let's see here. Flash was pretty good, but got tired of it. Like I watched the first. I loved the Flash the first 2 seasons. After that, I never went back. Maybe I watched like an episode or 2 of season 3, but after that I just kind of fell off. But those first 2 seasons were very good. Grant Gustin did a great job. Yeah. Why can't they just let HBO Max on this? That's what I think. Like the thing is, I would really want Warner Brothers to make more DC shows that are on like the same level, something like Peacemaker. Like, Peacemaker was very good, Chad. Peacemaker was excellent. I love that. We did watch parties for. I thought it was well written. It expanded on the character of Peacemaker. It was very funny. I mean, it had these incredible dramatic moments. I mean, it's John Cena's best role. I mean, you have James Gunn directing several of the episodes, writing many of them, if not all of them. You had a great supporting cast. When characters died, you felt something. It's like, oh my God, the stakes were high. The action was really good. You know, even though it was a lower budget show, they made it work. Like Eagly, you know, he's obviously a CGI fucking eagle, but they gave him such a great personality, put him in so many great scenes. You didn't mind so much that the CGI is not cinema quality. And so, you know, it's just at the end of the day, Chad, what made that show work, really truly made it work, was the fucking writing and the care and the craftsmanship put into it. And that everyone's on fucking board for that. You know, introducing us to characters like Vigilante, who was hilarious and deeply disturbed character. So it's possible. You can do a lot of great DC live action shows. Peacemaker showed that. And they don't have to be like, you know, exactly like Peacemaker, but the same level of quality like Peacemaker. So something like this feels like unnecessary. I'm getting this. This kind of represents like the worst of the CW. I just don't care. I know I'm not going to play the trailer again, Chad, because I don't want to put you guys through that. And just the lines they have in here. Ugh. The Bat Brat. Look what the cat dragged in. The Bat Brat. It's like, give me a break. Well, there you go, Chad. That's my reaction for Gotham Knights. Very much unimpressed. But we'll see what happens later. We'll see what happens in the show. I think that I'm not. It's gonna be a one. I'm gonna make a prediction. Very easily be wrong. But I feel like this show will last a season. They're like, all right, get out of there. Get out.